Vihara? Vihara?
I'm sorry. Where was I?
How are you feeling?
I'm good, I think. Man, I miss doing those little things with my friends. I'm trying to reconnect with myself again. Shopping. I miss shopping the most. I mean, it's not that I used to go on shopping sprees or anything like that. Just going through clothes makes me happy. I loved catching butterflies as a kid. A creature that's so beautiful and entirely different in two parts of its life. Music, dancing. Secretly, I've always wanted to become a dancer. I've told you this before, haven't I?
You never told me why you did it.
Those aren't things your parents would approve of. You know, study, marry, kids. That's like the usual pathway here, no? Kids.
You keep coming back to that and you keep running away. Why?
I don't know where to start.
Whatever you want.
I'm really not good at opening up about this stuff. Never been able to confide in my friends either.
What about Kevin? What's it like talking to him?
You know how you grew up thinking you know what a marriage is going to be like? You watch movies, you hear stories about finding the one. When we were first introduced, Kevin was quite charming. With all the fantasies I had, thought he'd be the one. He'd be my Prince Charming. A few months after the wedding, that's when I realized why you call them fantasies. Real life can be a real disappointment sometimes.
Was that the first time or has it happened before?
Certainly wasn't the last. I came to realize that Kevin wasn't a man who can be convinced of anything he didn't want to believe in. Eventually, I had to give up my job to protect his insecurities.
Is anyone aware of these incidents? Your family?
I'm from Kandy. My parents like to believe that they married me off to the most eligible bachelor in the country. When I told Amma, she asked me to keep my head down, not to provoke him. She said, that's how men are. That eventually things will get easier for me. I guess they're more worried about their reputation than me. I mean, don't get me wrong, I mean, they're not bad parents. It's just that the way they see things, it's very narrow.
And your in-laws?
Kevin's mother saw me crying once. Kevin comes home late every night. I have no one to talk to. No friends. I told her I was lonely. That I was confused. Later that night, I overheard her talking to Kevin. She gave him a solution as well.
Which was?
Give her a baby, so divorce won't be an option, and she won't feel lonely anymore. Her exact words. So he took his mother's advice to heart.
Hey?
Tired. I was living a nightmare, wondering why things were going this way. What had I done wrong? But about one thing I was certain, that I was not going to bring a child into a broken household. So I took pills for the longest time. But even that wasn't enough. By this time, Kevin had become increasingly violent. Almost took pleasure in what he did. So I decided I would never have his child. I managed it in the end. But with an abortion like that, I may never have a child again. I used to dream about having the perfect family. But now, I'm thinking of leaving him. I feel hopeless. It's so hard living with this. I'm afraid she's still alone. I'm afraid for her.
What do you mean?
The other me. I can feel her. I can feel her helplessness. We've kept each other apart for a long time. But now, her emotions are bleeding over to mine. She's still alone. She's still in the same hell. I keep wondering, what did we do wrong? What can I do now? What should we do now? Please, tell me. Please, tell me. She went ahead with the pregnancy. She brought his child into this world. And she's had enough. I don't want her to suffer anymore.
Then take control. Remind her that this can't be the end of her story. When the caterpillar thinks its life is over, that's when the butterfly comes out. Be her butterfly. Remind her that there are still things worth living for.
you.